and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and here I am to give you a closing action of the stock markets today. Well, what turned out to be an extremely volatile trading session. We started off on a flattish note. We saw some slippage, then the markets gained some momentum, yet again recovered from the lows of the day. And throughout the day, we did see a lot of choppiness that went around on the D Street. But at close, it was a down day for the stock markets. 2 days in a row, we have seen the benchmark slipping into the red. When we talk about the Sensex, it was down 143 points and slipped by 0.2% to end the day at 58,644. The Nifty was down by 43 odd points or 0.2% down at 17,516. The good part is that it protected the 17,500 mark. About 1554 shares advanced in the trade today. 1,700 shares declined, 87 shares remained unchanged. When we talk about the sectors, it was the auto, PSU banks, realty that were down 1 to 2 odd percent. But metals gained over 1%. They shone bright, and mid cap and the small cap indices shared about 0.5% to 0.7% in trade. Talking about the specific stocks, it was Hero MotoCorp, SBI, NTPC, HDFC Life, and M&M as the top Nifty losers in today's trading session. The gainers, on the other hand, included the likes of ONGC, which was seen rising on the back of reports talking about hiving off its gas, segment of the company. Sun Pharma was up as well. Asian Paints and Divis Laboratories were the other gainers. Remember, the other important factors today was to track the earnings momentum going. Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail came out with its Q3 earnings. Consolidated PAT was at 190 odd crore rupees as against 60 odd crore rupees. Revenue is also up by 44 odd percent. So that was a strong surge on the revenue front. 2987 crore rupees of the revenue, consolidated revenue that the company clocked in Q3 as against 2,076 crore rupees. The EBITDA margins also were seen almost similar to what it was in the previous year, same quarter, 19.5%, slightly lower. But Q3 earnings of Antony Waste Handling Cell also came around. The revenue was higher at 161 crore rupees as against 123 crore rupees. The profit was also almost same. It was slightly lower though from the last year's same quarter, 13.6 crores reported last year, same quarter, and 13 crores this time around. Devyani International, the operator of KFC and Pizza Hut chains, also came out with its results. Profits were good, 63 crores, revised upward from 48 crore rupees. Revenues were also seen jumping, in fact, quite on a higher margin. From 379 crore rupees, the revenue was up at 624 crore rupees. Lupin came out with its numbers too. The profit was up by 24 odd percent at 545 crore rupees. Bank of India's Q3 profit also surged 90% at 1,027 crore rupees, largely on the positive side as far as the earnings are concerned. Of course, Vedant Fashion's IPO day one has seen some action coming in on all the fronts: retail, HNI, QIB portion as well. Just in the initial few hours, we'd seen 7% of it covering up as well. Throughout the trading session, we'll have to wait to look at the final figures of what day one looks like. We'll give you an update tomorrow morning when we come back with markets. In fact, we'll have to give you 2 days of a break, and we'll come back on Monday morning to tell you what exactly has happened on day one and what is the indication as far as the company is concerned, Manyavar's parent company and its IPO. But from the IPO space, if you're looking for some other IPO to hit the street, it's Sadani Wilma IPO. The prices have come in. It'll be priced at around 230 rupees per share. So that's an update that we got just before the markets were closing as well. Over and above, if you see, most of the experts do believe that markets will now be eyeing in the next week crucial data coming in from macro perspective from across the globe. And domestically, it will be very important to track the Reserve Bank of India's monetary policy and what really comes out of that. And in case there is a revision on the interest rate front, on the higher side, following what's been happening across the globe with US Fed signaling rate hikes, with Bank of England also signaling a second rate hike as well. Keep an eye out on the banking space, the rate sensitive sectors as well, as they might be in action in the next week. And of course, we'll keep you in loop with all the numbers, that earnings that will be coming around in today's trading session and how those numbers react on Monday's trading session too. Thanks a lot for joining in, but do stay tuned on to Business Today, as a whole lot will keep flowing in your way from the world of business and stock markets. Thanks a lot for tuning in for now.